Morning! No M today, so it's just me, my dad, and Andy feeding up this morning. Looks like it's going to rain, doesn't it? I think the heat wave is over, guys. I'll have to feed these guys in the field with no M. This is what I use, the old tin skip. We're ready for that, guys, weren't you? Don't be spilling it. Andy! What did you say? Yes! Happy to hear that. He says the hay's still standing. Andy comes in from that way. I've not actually looked at it. Well, that's good to hear. Fantastic news. I'm opening the gates for Andy this morning while he gets everything strawed up. My dad's up there feeding round on the TM. Feeding the new cows there. New to our channel, I do a video every single day. We're always bedding the cattle up. That's every morning. We always bed the cattle up. Sometimes we bed them up in the afternoon as well. We feed them twice a day. And then there's all the bits and bobs of jobs that we do on the farm here, which is a mixed arable and beef farm. So I hope you enjoy. And if you do like it, please press that like button and subscribe, because it really helps us out. Business! These bales are a bit dusty this morning. This guy lovely. He's flicking me. I got clean clothes on. So he decided to lick me. Fantastic. Andy's just in here now showing these up. Hey, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's looking better. As you can see, they do eat some of the straw as well. Coffee time! Morning, Mick!
Morning, Joe.
Got a bone to pick with you. Oh, we're supposed to be going to Great Eccleston Show, weren't we?
I know.
Me, you, Ash. Somebody's let us down at the team.
I know.
Who's that?
Me. I've got work. I've got to do work.
It's on a weekend. You're off now, aren't you?
And I ain't been to bed. I've had things to do this morning.
Proper let down. Don't want to come out of it, lads.
No, thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mister.
Pussy whipped.
Yeah.
You happy?
I am now. I've got her. I love this little pup. She's beautiful. And you know, you kiss. You get you with your booty fell.
Andy's leaving us. Where are you going, Andy?
Bowls over castle today.
Oh yeah, what's on there?
Bit of jousting, bit of sword fight.
Have you got your silver armour?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Don't get yourself hurt, because we need you for...
My order.
Yeah, yeah.
My yellow one.
I've just spent the last 45 minutes trying to fix this pressure washer to no success. I think it's probably the capacitor that's gone. And I thought, oh, will Screwfix have one of them? It's a Saturday and that. No, got to buy it offline. Offline, online, you know what I mean. So I'll give that a go next week, whenever that turns up. So I thought I might as well show you this bread, Anna. This is it. So it's all bread that's been depackaged, and it's in a massive lump. I'd guess there'd be about 20 tonne there. For bread's like 800 grams, that's like 25,000 loaves of bread. I don't know how much a loaf of bread is, about 70 pence, a quid. 25,000 pounds worth of bread. Or 17,000 pounds worth of bread, somewhere around there. Yeah, it didn't cost us that, obviously. Nowhere near that. It's waste. But yeah, it just shows the amount of waste that there is. I mean, we're just taking a small portion of the bread waste of the UK. It's just a drop in the ocean, sort of thing. But that's what cows can do. They can turn things that we can't eat anymore into something that we can eat. Beef. Everybody likes a bit of juicy beef, don't you? So yeah, that's what we're doing. Ruminants, absolutely fantastic. Ruminants, great, Mick.
What?
Ruminants.
What's them?
Ruminants.
No.
Do you know?
No.
Giraffes are ruminant.
Giraffe? What's yours got to do with farming?
Cows are ruminants.
No, they ain't. I heard them crows this morning squawking.
No?
Sounds like my wife. I ain't joking. Masha, typical woman, innit? Always got a small squat. That's all they do.
What are you doing now?
What's the mean?
Morning, aren't you? About your wife.
Oh, well, she knows that. I'm having a squirrel.
I don't know. Right, me and Mick are going to go and have some bacon sandwiches anyway. You know.
Come on then.
Mick wants to know what the ins and outs of my YouTube editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just done a little bit now at dinner time.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably do a little bit more when we've finished work tonight. And then I have to mess about putting it all together and building it into a file and then uploading it onto YouTube, which is what takes the time because the internet's really crap.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, do you know what I've just said?
I heard. I understand it.
Ish. Okay. Ladies first.
Yeah, well.
Oh, it's time for Micks mentions. And Mick don't know what this is about, do you? No. So, we're raising money for the air ambulance, Mick. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Right? So people can donate. There's a link in the description of the YouTube below. It's for Just Giving, or you could just go to Just Giving and search Joe Seals and you'll find it. But today, Charlie Farmer 14 from TikTok has given some money to the air ambulance. So thank you very much, Charlie. It's all a very worthy cause. If anybody else wants their name on Mixer Mentions, then, like I say, find the link below, donate, get your name on it, business. I'm just on with now doing another mix. I'm just jumping on the TM. And yeah, I thought I'd just say about that bread. So I would say that cows need consistency with the ration. So what we need to do when we've got a new product that's coming in, like that bread, is we're going to feed them a little bit and then we're going to gradually work it up over the next sort of couple of weeks into the ration itself. And then similarly, pull the steering wheel down. If we're starting to run out of bread, what we'll do is we'll lower it down to sort of wean them off it, because the rumen needs consistency to be operating right. The microbes in the rumen need time to adapt and to change. So without getting too technical, that's how we're going to do it. What's he on about, the rumen? Basically, cows are ruminants, as I said earlier on in the video, and it's just a stomach, basically. Simple as it is. They have a different way of digesting food to us as humans, which means they can eat things that we can't and process it into food. Do a Google search if you want to know more. It's quite interesting, actually. Well, it's probably not that interesting to most people, but I find it interesting. Loads of people going past on horse and traps. There must have been. Look at that. I didn't want to run up because I thought I'd miss them all. Oh, going up into the village. Jeez, more coming. Managed to run up yard and there's still more coming. Well, I wouldn't know how many there was. Loads. Somebody will tell me what they're doing it for. There's lots on that last one. There's loads going past. Here we go. Hey ho! Local farmer, that. To hazard a guess as to how many there were then, there must have been 30 to 40, I'd say, but I could be wrong. Yeah, not something you see every day anyway going past farm. So I've just been cutting some wood with a chainsaw, and now we're just going to fetch the 9 metre, chuck all the bits in the bucket, and then I can hopefully boom it over and get it into the wood trailer. Here we have the bits. Another good afternoon and should have it cleared up. And yeah, we need to get round there. I think people have put stuff in the way. But hopefully with 9 metre I can get from there into the trailer. So as soon as I've been on my own, I've been going around just checking water troughs and cleaning out the little nozzles in them, because with our borehole system, we do get sometimes a bit of sediment that runs in the water, even though we've got 2 massive filters and loads of chemical going in. You still get this like black mineral that builds up. So I've been cleaning some of those out, and now I'm going to go with the shovel and I'm going to get some of these thistles that are growing in the paddock, just chop them down, try and make the place look a bit tidier and nicer. Do something constructive, eh? This grass in the paddock here could really do with some rain. Look how yellow it is. It's not very good good ground, not good soil under this paddock, because it's all like what we dug out from the house and then levelled it out on here. So there was a lot of subsoil on the top, so it never grows very well. But yeah, it's really showing the signs of stress of not having any water. So I'm just doing a bit of feeding up now. Get that done. Hopefully my dad will come out in a minute and open the gates for me. Got enough feed there, probably 20 tonne on the floor there, enough for today and tomorrow morning. The cattle that are out in the grass look fairly happy. Zoom past that scrap. All laid down, content, chewing their cud, which is called ruminating. Yeah, although it does feel like it's going to rain. Cattle that are in the field are sort of like the younger ones. They don't weigh as much, so they need to grow their frame, so like the bones and everything. And the best way to do that is to have them out of grass. Whereas the cattle that are inside, we bought off grassland farms and we're finishing them, so they just need that last layer of fat putting on, and that's what we do here. Put that last layer of fat and get them to the customer at the right specification and the right weight. So now I'm just waiting for my dad to come out so that I can do the last couple of pens. And then I think I'm off for a pizza at my brother's. No 4-foot kebab this time, but probably a big pizza. That's where I'm going to leave it then today, guys. If you have liked our video, please remember to press that like button and subscribe if you've not already, because we're going to get to that magic number at some point. I'm sure it's going to happen. If anybody wants the new business hats or the old, well, not old, but just like the normal standard ones, the Joe Seals ones, they're still in stock. We've also got the polos, t-shirts coming soon. Check all that out on joeseals.com, and then, as I said before with the Micks mentions, the link is in the description below, so click on that description bit and the links are in there. And there's also links to stuff like that I have and use, so my battery pack that I use for my phone, bits and bobs like that. Anyway, my dad's here, so gotta go. See you tomorrow. Andy's back in giving me a hand, and I think Big Micks here as well. Business, bye guys.